Follow-up, environmental officials have given an update on the J.H. Baxter wood treatment site. They say they'll be focusing on removing or fixing the soil in nearby residents' yards in the coming weeks, but they also spoke about their plans to make the site a high-priority cleanup. Our KZI9 News reporter Aaron Ariano is live outside of J.H. Baxter. Aaron, what's making the EPA and the Oregon Department of Environmental Quality decide to do this right now?
Well, Adam, these two agencies have been working tirelessly over the last few months, almost close to a year now, trying to decontaminate this entire area. A few months ago, they removed trees on some residential properties so that they can get to the soil, so that they could either remedy or remove the soil, and we'll talk about that process later. But they were sampling over 60 tanks inside this former wood treatment center, and now after this, they've collected all that data, they're considering the possibility of turning this into a superfund site. By designating the shutdown wood treatment plant into a superfund site, it allows the EPA to utilize more funds, time, and manpower and make this a high priority cleanup. The EPA says these cleanups are expensive. The removal program in this entire region has a very tight budget that really only spans across 4 states, Alaska, Idaho, Washington, and Oregon. That budget for all 4 of those states is only $10 million, which is small compared to the costs of what it'll take to clean up the J.H. Baxter facility.
The time critical removal for just the tank farm is going to be expensive. It's likely to be in excess of $6 million, that removal, maybe even higher. And that is just the tank farm. That's not the soils, which is 31 acres, and the residential and anything downstream, which could be in the tens of millions of dollars.
And that's where the Superfund designation comes into play. They say it's a whole new checkbook that opens up to prioritize the cleanup. And that Superfund site law was signed into law by Jimmy Carter back in 1980. And that also allows the EPA to formally look at who would be responsible for mass contaminations and kind of hold them liable and have them pay for anything like that, for any cleanup, I should say. And coming up at KZI9 News at 5:30, we'll talk about how they're going to remove those 60 tanks and more cleanup programs for the residential areas. Reporting live from Eugene, Aaron Ariano, KZI9 News. Adam, back to you.